Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another unboxing, and today is the savage beast that is the real grade MSN04 Sazabi. Of course, as always, if you want one of these of your own, then check out that link down in the description. Get yours at hobbylink Japan. But for now, onto the plastic. So moving around to this side now, and as we can see, here we have no old school real grade frame. This looks essentially like a master grade, just at 1:144 scale. So pretty cool. We've got some information there on the advanced MS joint, so we do have some of that pre-assembled frame. A little bit, it seems. Next there we have realistic decals. I assume these are the same as what we've seen before. And it looks like we're going to get some surface ones in here that'll be gold, so that could be quite interesting. Looks like some sections there in the back split open, which is a heat dissipation gimmick. Looks like some parts there in the back split open. Some unfolding gimmicks in the backpack as well as the legs. So far this thing looks fully loaded. And lastly then another opening gimmick in the head as well as those funnels. There is what it will look like put together out of the box, looking savage. This thing's probably going to be huge. Flipping around to the other side, and we have a few images of what it will look like in action, and a little blurb there saying that this is what it will look like unpainted, just top coated with panel lining. And if you're wondering how much it will cost you, it's about 4,500 yen. Now let's bust it open and see what we've got inside. As for runners then, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of runners, a little booklet on new Universal Century Gunpla. Inside that we've got a bunch of things, include Moon Gundam there. That thing's pretty cool. So AMS 123X Barugiru. And there is Gundam Moon, and according to this, it's a new head with the Barugiru body. So yeah, you can see that is the same as that. Everything else we've pretty much seen before, except possibly this. I don't think I know what that is. Apparently it seems to say it's Narrative Gundam. At least that's what I think it says. Narrative Gundam. So yeah, Narrative Gundam I think, and it says something about it using the new Gundam frame. It does look like the new Gundam. On the next page is a high-grade Sinanju Stein, as well as another version of the high-grade Unicorn Gundam Phoenix, and this seems to be a narrative version as well. Next up then is some info on Moon Gundam, and according to this, that will be out next month in September. Round on the back is some Build Diver stuff, and goodbye to you. This we've seen in the last couple of unboxings, so nothing interesting there. There is the manual. It isn't huge, thankfully. So even though the box is pretty big, the manual still only has about 15 or so pages, 16, 17 pages. So hopefully this guy right here won't take too long to build. There is the decal guide on the back, and that definitely will take a while. But anyway, let's move on to the runners. So first up we have runner A, which is your standard multicolor runner in yellow, black, gray, as well as those clear parts up there. So good news for those who are customizing their kits, the clear parts are colorless. Next up then is runner B, which is the pre-molded assembled parts, which you usually see on runner B, which is the advanced MS joints. Thankfully this time around, these are brand new for this year, unlike the real grade Sinanju. Next up then is runner C. This is the first of the red runners. And I can see on the camera this is picking up as a kind of very vivid pinkish red, but actually it's more of a subdued towards salmony pink red. It's actually more of a subdued towards salmony pink kind of red. Just for another quick comparison, there it is side by side with the master grade Sazabi. As you can see, it's a little bit more on the pinker side than that. How that will turn out in the end, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. Next is runner D, and this is a completely different shade to what we just saw. This is absolute burning red right here. When I think Sazabi, this is exactly what I'm thinking. Once again, there's a quick side by side. As you can see, the other color is a little more subdued and a little bit more pink. And D right here is an absolute perfect burning red. Next up is runner E. We get 2 of those, and those are in the more subdued pinky red. Runner F, once more we get 2 of those. That is in the bright burning red. Runner G, and this is the first of the gray inner frame parts. Look at all that detail. This is insane. Seriously, this is going to be one beautiful kit right here. Next up, runner H, more inner frame parts, more gray. Same with runner I, that's also 2 runners of solid gray, so we're going to be building that inner frame for quite some time. Next up then, and they did not skip the pigment with these guys right here. Runner J is the effect parts, and these are an absolute neon green. These are intense looking. I've never seen effect parts like these. Looking good. Last up then is runner K. We've got 2 of these, and these are in solid jet black. The last thing in the box then is that huge sheet of decals. A whole lot of white surface decals here. Quite a few silvered mechanical decals. And finally then we've got those 2 gold symbols right there. All in all, these look great. but are gonna take a lot of time to put on. So that is it for the unboxing, and I'm not gonna waste any more time. This is a kit right here that I'm totally psyched about, so I'm gonna get right into it as soon as possible. As always, if you want one of your own, check that link down in the description. Make sure to come back for the review, and I'll see you next time.